Hey YouTube, this is George with Cherry Creek Refrigeration. Today I'm working on my furnace at my house, and I've had a few guys come and do some stuff to the furnace, and I'm asking for some of you guys, maybe you got some ideas of what's going on. I'll describe what's going on to you. So, here's the board. Somebody put a new board in. It seems to be working fine. Here is the switches right here, the rollout switches, and those are all closed. And then you got this switch back in here, right here, and that's for the flame sensibility, the flame sensing. So that, like, when it gets too hot, it will open up. And so what's happening is that's opening up on me. And then somebody put a new gas valve in, so the furnace will fire. Let me get it to fire up here. So the furnace will fire. Okay, so it starts to glow with a little heat. Then it fires up. And then in a few minutes the fan will come on. And the board is just a steady blink. The fan will come on. I'm wondering if that gas valve is running these flames too hot. Or could the heat exchanger be cracked? Because what will happen is the fan will come on here in a second. The fan, there's a little bit of movement on the flames, but what's going to happen now is that sensor right there is going to get too hot and it's going to open up. And so I've already replaced one of them. Yeah, I've already replaced that. Somebody put a gas valve in. It was a company that the kid had to keep calling somebody and going up and down the stairs. And then somebody put a different board in. So I've had a bunch of different furnace guys come, and they just haven't really done what they need to do. So the only switch that's going to be open is this switch back here that detects that it gets too hot. It takes a few minutes. The fan's on full speed. I checked that. And I know it should be a slower speed for a furnace, but it seems somebody else put a fan motor in too. I mean, this thing's been sort of hacked by everybody coming in, and I'm sort of disappointed. You know, I do refrigeration, but I don't ever dabble in heating. You know, I just stick to the refrigeration. So I'm hoping one of you guys that really do heating and refrigeration or whatever, you have an idea of what's going on. I'm wondering if that valve right there is overheating. I don't know what those flames should look like. The board, they had to put a different igniter in because the board's different. And I don't know if these boards are looking for certain temperatures, but it it's that one switch right there that keeps opening, so it can't be the board. It's almost to the point where it's going to get too hot. It's about to turn it off. So I got a continuous blink. Got good airflow through the fan. Maybe it could be the fan. Could I maybe have to take the fan out and clean those little grooves in the fan? Maybe it's not moving enough air across it. Because that switch should never get that hot. And that's what it's there for. Through the yellow line, this yellow line right here, I had like 5 amps running out. The yellow circuit's all that flame safety circuit. It's almost there. It's almost ready to do what it's doing. I just don't understand why that switch is getting that hot and why it keeps shutting off on it. I had a furnace guy come in and he said that it wasn't ducted right, but this furnace has been here for 10 years now and it just started doing this. My light's still blinking normal. Show you guys some of the amp draws, I guess, while we're on here. The amp draw off the furnace, off of the fan motor. Got 6.2 on that. Oh, there it goes. Fan motor's still running, and now we're gonna get that blinking telling us that this part right here has gone bad or opened, and so that's the exact one that's supposed to be in there. Hopefully you guys got some tips for me. Thanks guys for watching. Like and subscribe.